Wow! Let's get on in that safari game, I tell ya. I'm sure anxious for some good old catching up some Pokemon, I tell ya. Alright, so how they do things in the safari game is rather different than normal catching of Pokemon. You have to fight them yourself with your bare hands. You can throw rocks at them, you can throw bait at them, and you can throw safari balls at them. You only have 30 safari balls, which is a bit of a pain. Throwing rocks at them makes them angrier, which makes them easier to catch, but it's not foolproof by any means. Throwing them bait makes it so they stick around a little bit longer, I think, but I think it makes it a little bit more difficult to catch. And then you can also run away. So I caught this Tangela here, and I'm gonna call him Harry, because it just seems like a fitting name for a swirling mass of blue vines or something. I don't know. I think there was an inside joke there, but it flew right over it. Something like that. So I'm gonna toss some bait here just to see how well that works against it. I know that back in the day there was some glitches here and there. I don't know if it actually worked as intended, but growing up, I always believed that's what it did. So gosh darn it, that's what I believe now. My strategy is typically going to be to go into a fight and throw... Wow, stabbed into an enemy. Man, this thing stabs people with its horn. I'm going to call him Horn Jab. Yeah. Wow, there's a lot of wild Pokemon here. That's great, though. Oh, it's a Nidoran. Female. Whoa, level 36. Huh. But yeah, anyway, my strategy is typically going to be just throwing a rock and then throwing a Pokeball. Well, I just threw the Safari Ball without a rock. The rock probably would have made it run away even sooner. I don't know how it would have run away sooner than that. Wow, that's a tough sentence. Where did my boyfriend Eric go? He's outside. Jeez, you are dysfunctional. A very dysfunctional couple. I know someone who's not getting a ring. Actually, I know two people who aren't. So another Nidoran here. I'm just gonna try to toss a Safari Ball. In the newer games, my strategy is usually just go in there and toss Safari Balls until you catch it. But in the old games, I used to throw a rock first and then toss the ball. I think it does make a difference. It seemed to be my lucky charm. Everyone kind of goes in here with their own strategy, their own lucky charm. You know, you're either going to catch it or it's going to run away. True story, in my Japanese leaf green version, I was in the Safari Zone, and I ran into a shiny Rhyhorn. Yeah, and I'm guessing you can tell by the tone of my voice how that ended up. Yeah. It ran away. I'm gonna call this Nidoran Needles, just to get my mind off of that stupid Rhyhorn. Ugh. That was so sad. It was such a sob story. But you know what? You can either get lucky in there or not. I ended up catching like a million chances in my Japanese leaf green version in hopes of getting a lucky egg, because that was the only way you could get them back then. Never did get one. Darn it. In fact, I was looking all over for him in here. Oh, jeez, it's a Rhyhorn! And, well, this one's not shiny. Wah, wah, but I still want it anyway. I might as well try to catch this thing. I mean, I'm gonna throw a rock at it. Doesn't that seem a little ironic, throwing a rock at a big ol' honkin' rock type like that? It's like, what, man? Did you just throw a rock at me, dude? Like, what was that all about? I'm made of rock. I could throw a rock at you. Yeah, well, why don't you? Stupid Rhyhorn. Come on. Stay in this Safari Ball! Ah! I will take you to a better home inside of a PC where you will remain locked up for the rest of your life. Probably. I have no intention of actually using a Rhyhorn. I just want to catch one. Because I get all these free Safari Balls, and I love free. I mean, who doesn't love free? But I've burned through, like, almost all of them. Most of them just due to you, you stupid Rhyhorn. Well, I finally caught you. Such a pain, though. Jeez. Spikes! Pokemon with a one-track mind. Once it charges, it won't stop. Wow, that sounds pretty cool. Maybe I should have it on my team. I'm gonna call it Rye Bread. Haha, because rye bread, you know, makes a good sandwich, and that has absolutely nothing to do with Rhyhorn, other than its name. Alright, cool. Why not? So, I'm in the area 2, which is pretty much the first area you can go. Wow, Nidorina looks really creepy in this version. I keep forgetting. I think it was even worse in the old one. But it just looks spectral in this. It's like, woo, woo. And the other one, it looked, in like red and blue, it looked like a pig. So it is still a drastic improvement of its sprite, but ugh, still looks pretty bad. So I picked up a Carbos there. Like Carbos. Rhymes with Barboach, you know? Even though Barboach wasn't around back then. Whoa, it's a Marowak. Look at that. Look at that. I'm going to throw a rock at its head so it'll deflect off its skull or something. I want to catch one of these. Marowaks are pretty sweet. Totally. And that was nice and easy. Alright, cool. I caught a Marowak. Yeah. Awesome. It's a Bone Keeper. Small and weak. This Pokemon is adept with its Bone Club. It's grown more vicious over the years. Hey, well, if it's grown more vicious, I guess that makes up for being small and weak. Kind of contradictory Pokedex entry. I'm going to name it Mama Whack, because it's like the Mother Marowak in the Pokemon Tower, even though it's clearly a different one. I just caught a Nidoran. I don't need another. Do you need another Nidoran? I don't need another Nidoran. Woo! Should I say that 10 times fast, I'll tell you. Ah! It's another Nidoran! I don't need another Nidoran. How many times do I have to keep telling you I don't need another Nidoran? Ah! So here's TM37, which is virtually a worthless TM because no Pokemon other than like Chansey and I think Execute can learn it. It's Egg Bomb. Take a look. Who can learn it? Wow, no one. Whoop-de-doo. That's just awesome. Cool. Worthless. 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 Ah. It's another Nidoran. No, I don't want it. So after you have caught like several Pokemon, and the thrill of the, oh wow, it's an all-I-can-catch buffet of Pokemon has passed, you'll just end up getting annoyed at all the different Pokemon that are popping out. Yeah, you can catch them if you want, but really, you just don't want to. Ooh, a full restore. Well, they have these rest houses sitting all around, but really there's no purpose to them. How many did you catch? I'm bushed from all the work. I caught a Chansey! That makes this all worthwhile! Well, good for you, buddy! Whew, I'm tired of all the fun. Good for you. Huh. Chansey is a hard one to catch, I tell ya. Anyhow, those rest houses really don't make a lot of sense, because they just take up steps. You're limited to only 500 steps in here. Whoa! It's Chansey! Awesome! This is like one of the rarer Pokemon you can find in here. And it's a real pain to catch, too, because it runs away usually as soon as you throw something at it. It's... Oh my goodness, look at that. I caught it in my first Safari Ball. This would take me years. Well, okay, maybe not years, but it would take me a very, very long time to catch Chanseys. Usually, you do not catch them that quickly. I guess this one just wanted me, so I'm going to call it Lucky Lucky. Because it's not just lucky, it's Lucky Lucky. Like the luckiest of the lucky, I tell ya. It's awesome. Ah! Fall for it every time. Every time, darn it. Every single time. Oh, well, I got a Chansey. I'm happy about that. They are really difficult to catch. And they're so fleety. They'll just run away. Usually the turn you run into them. That's why I didn't bother to throw a rock at it. Plus, I mean, who wants to throw a rock at your favorite Pokemon? I sure don't. Worked out just fine. But I did get pretty lucky there, I'll admit. So, I don't need that Nidoran. I just don't want it. I don't want it. Okay, even though it's free, I'd rather save these 9 balls for something else. I'm in Area 2 right now. Where the heck am I? I need to find this HM and the gold teeth before these 500 steps run out. TM40? What on earth? What does this do? What is it? What is it? It's a Skull Bash. Wow, that sounds fearsome. A whole bunch of my Pokemon can learn it. Too bad it's not that great. It takes 2 turns in order to use. I don't even think you got the defense boost like you do in newer games. Another rest house! Man, my Eevee evolved into Flareon, but a friend's Eevee turned into a Vaporeon. I wonder why. How did it evolve, huh? Did you just happen to trip and throw a Firestone at it and not notice? Okay, whatever, dude. You can try for them all if you want. Yeah, I know. I'll try for them all, man. I'm really quick at walking. I can walk in, like, double time or something. Protein. Well, that's great. Never have enough protein, I guess. Alright, what do we got in here, huh? Oh, there's an Execute. Look at that thing. All 6 of them. wily face. Looks so demonic, so evil. And it just ran away, like a coward. Okay. No cowardly executes around here, I tell you. No, sir, I will only... Ooh, look at that. Not... Well, it's the same level. Maybe it's the same one. I don't know. I mean, technically it isn't, but... Oftentimes when I was in the Safari Zone when I was young, it's like... If I run into the same Pokemon at the same level, I just assumed it was the same one that just ran away. It helped justify it running away for some reason. It's like, oh, there you are. I found you now. This time I'm going to catch you. Oh, it ran again, right? No, well, now I found you again, so I'm going to catch you again. Anyway, I caught this Execute here. It's all a bunch of eggs, so I'm going to call it 6-pack. Like a 6-pack of soda, of course. Because there's 6 of those egg head things there. The secret house is still ahead! Okay, well, if it were still ahead, I guess request notice. Please find the Safari Warden's lost gold teeth. They're around here somewhere. Reward offered. Contact Warden. No more room for items. Oh, man. Okay. See, look at what I'm telling you about getting frustrated. This is annoying. Okay, I'm gonna give Pork Chop some extra protein here. And I'm gonna pick up some gold teeth. So you put a sign there, and the gold teeth were sitting, like, right there. You didn't look around, but you thought, hey, this is a good place to put a sign. Alright, that sounds good. Ah, come on, I just want to do this. Oh my goodness, look at that. Up top, I only have 27 more steps. But I can see the secret house. I'm gonna use a Carbos on Pikachu, and I'm gonna pick up this TM, which... What does it contain? 32. I know this. It's, Double Team. That's right. Yeah, Double Team. Still around back then. I think I'll save that for later. It's not too shabby since, you know, evasion is so unbelievably broken in this game, it seems. I'm gonna get rid of escape rope here, because I know I'm gonna need one more item when I get in here. Come on, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it! Hey, buddy, look at me, look at me, look at me. I did it. I completed your challenge with 14 steps to go. In the first go. And I caught a Chansey. I am a boss. I am the hero of Fuchsia City. And I just got HM3. Sweet, it's Surf. Pokemon will be able to ferry you across water, and it isn't disposable. You can use it over and over. You're super lucky for winning this fabulous prize. I know, I'm so lucky at that. So what happens when you run out of steps? Pa-ding-dong! I mean, P-A-ding-dong. Pa-ding-dong. Yeah. Did you get a good haul? Come again. Yeah, you bet I got a good haul. That was pretty beast. I didn't get like a Scyther or a Pinsir or a Kangaskhan or a Tauros. I guess I didn't get anything. Oh well, I got a Chansey, and that's all I really wanted anyway. This Chansey is pretty hard to get. Cool, so I now have the gold teeth, and I also have HM3, which is Surf. Before I go heal, I might as well go give this to the warden dude so he can actually talk. Either that or I can toss him around the room and see what he thinks. Hey, buddy, here, you want your teeth? Yay, you've got gold teeth, huh? The warden popped in his teeth. Thanks, Sonny. No one could understand a word that I said. It couldn't work that way. Let me give you something for your trouble. Alright, cool. So I get HM4. HM4 teaches strength. It lets Pokemon move boulders when you're outside of battle. Oh yes, did you find a secret house in Safari Zone? If you do, you win an HM. I hear it's a rare Surf HM. Yeah, I know, I got it, buddy. And now I can move this boulder if I want. Let's see. Who can learn this, huh? Let me see. Wow, I got 2 new HMs. Both of these are important for beating the game. You're not going to be able to without them. So there's a lot to do in Fuchsia City. You need to make sure you get that. Obviously, you just saw me walk right through. I just waltzed right through that place. Safari Zone? Come on, come on. It's not even anything. I just beat it on my first try. Caught me a Chansey. I'm so good at this game. But I need to teach strength to something. And I have a feeling nothing can use it that I really want. Yeah, I could teach it a rear kicker. I could teach it to any of my Pokemon, but it's permanent. And it's not that exceptional. Oh, let me just take one more look. Yeah, I put in Mama Whack. Mama Whack! I put away my Diglett Whack-A-Mole, because I'm hoping I can learn Cut with Marowak. What? What is this nonsense? Come on, it has a bone. It can use it like a sword. It should be able to cut things. Oh well, I'll deal with that later. In the next episode, though, I will take on the Ninja Gym and the gym leader himself, Koga.